Hello, this is Not a Spring Chick. Happy Earth Day, and of course the big news today is, what is that? The LA traffic was, well, it's always an issue, okay? But it's more of an issue when the president comes to town, but also, yes, because people are breaking out in songs and fundraisers. But for now, we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines.
And again, if we do this enough times, we're going to get it done.
Can you believe all those birds today? Do you think they know it's Earth Day?
No, it's just they're going north because it's that time of the year, which means they're going north late this year, though. Because spring has already started.
Yeah, and I'm also wondering how in the world during Obama's fundraiser, how they can let people break out in song.
Because these are his people, folks. These are his donors, and basically they're demanding that the guy, the military man from the WikiLeaks thing, not only be released, but that the President of the United States give him Congressional Medal of Honor for his service to our nation.
Well, what if he goes to that? Isn't that like be directly impeached?
Well, no, right now, they said, here's a good thing. The only thing that can save our nation is an impeachment of Barack Obama, because the guy is so far, they said he's just nothing but vindictive, mean-spirited, attacks people. He can't add and subtract a single penny, and that, but it isn't bad enough that, has oil went down since Obama became president? No, the prices went up. Are we less dependent upon oil since Obama became president? No, it's went up. And everybody on every sector is pissed at him. And he thinks he's easily going to win re-election because the Republicans, they're all radicals. Well, what's going to happen, they're going to nominate a Republican that has the charisma of a wet noodle and will do nothing. And that'll be the one that will become president.
Yeah. And Democrats, those that support drilling for oil in the U.S. are misinformed. It will not cut the price of gas and reduce our dependency on foreign oil.
Okay. They're all products of the Democratic Party's educational system. If we produce more oil than we buy less from outside sources, and that causes the price to go down. And they said this was their fallback when they talked to one of the left-wing loonies. Well, it will be at least 5 years if we start drilling today before any of that will happen. So it's easier to go to alternate sources of energy now, which they do admit can't be used for 25 years, than it is to drill.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they don't have to drill. They already got that. They've already drilled. They just need permission to go back to where they were.
And Obama says Justice Department will examine gas prices.
Yeah, he's going to. They're going to have they're creating a gasoline czar who's going to look into why speculators, are renting the price up when they'll guarantee there's more than enough supply. Well, no. First of all, there's only 4 million gallons a day, 4 million barrels a day of extra stuff. 3.5 million of that is going to China and India. The Japanese need more oil now because they don't have it, and Obama can't control what the people in a foreign country do. But I'm going to stop this from happening. He's going to tell the British speculators, shame on you. He's going to tell the German speculators, shame on you. And they're going to tell him to go to hell. And they're going to do it anyway.
Nevada Senator Ensign resigned amid ethics investigation.
What happened was his parents decided to buy off the girl he was fooling around with. And therefore, they caused a problem. If they'd have just kept their money in their pockets, he'd be re-elected to office.
Look at all the birds coming north again.
I know. I mean, while we're doing all this, we're getting birds out there. Boy, these are low this time. So.
Very low this time.
Yeah.
Libyan rebels report gains in central Misrata Friday.
Yeah, but the problem is it's Libyan rebels. These people basically have the support of American press, so therefore, if they're running with their tails between their legs, they said Fox News has even stopped covering it now because he said all they were doing was covering retreats by the Libyan rebels while they were being told the Libyan rebels were advancing in every area.
Apple slammed over iPhone and iPad secret location tracking.
Okay. You know how you get GPS on your cell phone and on your iPad and on your Zoom? It's because there's a location tracker. I mean, our Motorola Zoom will tell you exactly where you are in traffic and tell you what the traffic is going. They can only do that because there is a device in your computer, on your phones and stuff, that allows them to do that. And here's another one for most of the people in the Obama administration and Bill O'Reilly. It's in your automobiles too. Every new automobile has the same system in it. so they can. That's how OnStar and those people can turn your engine on, can turn your car off, to tell you where criminals are. And it does. And it's built into every automobile, whether it's OnStar or not.
Well, and part of it is that people didn't realize it. I mean, they've been showing this on TV for a while. That's how they've been tracking people down.
You got to remember, people that have graduated on the Democratic Party educational system only watch cartoons.
Oh. Okay, and France blocks train carrying migrants.
Yeah, they don't want them in their country. I mean, this is what's funny. They're supporting the Libyan rebels against Muammar Gaddafi, and they're making certain that the people that are leaving Libya do not come into their country. I mean, they're at war with Muslims, folks. The French have been at war with Muslims since the days of the Foreign Legion, which is why the Foreign Legion was created, was to kill Muslims.
Western photojournalist killed in Libya, ferry to Benghazi.
Well, yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, okay, you're going to get killed. Basically, they got killed by the friendly forces, as you say, but they're trying to make it look like he was killed. They said the problem was they were hit by gunfire that the Libyan military doesn't have. They basically were hit by they were hit by M16 gunfire, folks. That means rebels.
What's that?
That's rebels guns. We're supplying them to them.
Oh. The jury convicts executive in $3 billion mortgage fraud case.
There's no more. It will be thrown out when it gets to the Supreme Court. It's another one of those things where they basically gave people loans without security, and therefore these people should not have had loans. And then when they raised the rates that was in the contract that people were signing, they charged them with fraud. No, it's called doing business, and they didn't read what they were doing. I mean, you cannot sell $1 million home to a person working at McDonald's. They were doing it. And they said, well, they were fraudulently selling them knowing they couldn't make the payments. They said, well, no, until the Democrats took control, they could make the payments.
And Finnish vote dense Euro areas, debt crisis shield, analysts say. Yeah,
well, because they're not going to support the bailing out of all these countries, no matter what they think. It is not. The Europeans are using their money to bail people out with.
Europe, especially France, hit by measles outbreak.
Yeah, they're basically starting to quarantine people coming into the country that have that problem.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Here's one too. You know that in China they just don't quarantine them; they lock them away for life if you bring something into China.
And High Court asks to reinstate the FCC indecency policy.
Well, because Obama doesn't. Remember, Obama is a Muslim. Obama doesn't believe in gambling. Obama doesn't believe in alcoholism, and Obama doesn't think that girls should wear bikinis and things or scandalous outfits on television. So they've already been told by the Supreme Court that is out. They're not going to redo it, folks. The court said we have a constitution, whether the President of the United States believes in it or not, which I think is sort of funny.
And no break this spring at the gas pump.
Well, no, they're saying $6 a gallon now. They're saying, well, it can't hit $6 a gallon. It needs to go up to about $160, $170 a barrel. It doesn't have to go to $160, $170 a barrel.
It's $5 in West LA.
Well, what it amounts to is that that inflation that doesn't exist is driving the price. I heard him say this morning that 75% of the cost of the increase in the gasoline prices now have to do with the fact that everything that they're shipping is costing more now. And because it's costing more, they're having to charge more to ship it. So that's where it comes from. Everybody along the line is, charging more. Plus, they said the unions are demanding higher salaries.
Japan seals off no-go zone around the nuclear plant.
Yeah, they said they're trying to make certain that people are wanting to move back in, but the Japanese government has just put forth $50 billion to build new homes for everybody that lost their homes. So, I don't know where they're going to build it. They're going to take all the they're going to take it somewhere. They're going to build things one place and then dump all of the stuff from that area in the ocean and probably build new homes for everybody on the radioactive waste.
Libyan rebels report gains in Misrata fighting.
I know. It's just they were talking about. They said when most of the news agencies are no longer covering Libya because all they've been doing is covering Libyan routes. Yeah. So if they quit covering everything because the rebels are being routed, I don't think that when you report that they're making gains is sort of accurate.
In CIA declassifies World War I documents on secret writing.
Yeah. Can you imagine? We were copying people's secret letters during World War I.
We were?
Yeah.
Imagine that. And a Monty bubble is a watch way of it.
Sometimes what you want is right in front of you and you never know it.